Hey guys, how's it going? I know it's been a really long time. We're going to talk about how the last month has gone and get ready together. So today what we're going to be doing is we're going to be getting ready with last month's and this month's BOXY charm boxes. I haven't had time to use any of the products that I received. I've looked through them, I've swatched a couple of things, and that's about as far as I've gotten. So this is the box for the month of January. This box came with a lot of skincare items, which I have not tried. Skincare and all that, I'm not gonna try on today, obviously, because this is something that I probably have to be in the bathroom over my sink for. But we've got the Skin & Co. Roma Truffle Therapy Polish Micro Exfoliating Truffle Face Gamage. I don't even know what a gamage is, but yeah, I'll go through that later. And then we got a Dr. Brandt 24/7 Retinol Eye Cream, which I've been needing an eye cream, so this I'll be using really soon. And then the Avant Shea Butter Rice Bran. It's an 8-hour Radiance Renewal Sleeping Mask. I'm still using the last sleeping mask that we got, probably like 2 months ago. So I don't know if I'm gonna try this or if I'm just gonna like pass it along to someone that can maybe use it now. And then we got a Pretty Vulgar Undercover Concealer and the Mana Kadar Beauty Simplified Lip Whip in the shade Faith. I actually did swatch this and it was a pretty color, so I'm probably gonna use that today. But yeah, as far as the skincare, I'm just gonna put that away because I'm not even gonna use that. And then holy crap, the box for the month of February was enormous. Like, it's the biggest box I have ever received. The reason why is because there's an eyeshadow palette in here and the palette is a pretty decent size. I'm really excited to try out these sponges by the brand BOXY. You get a detail blender, a precision blender, and a powder blender. It's supposed to be a complete sponge set. So I'm gonna try those today. These are the Evio Skin and Aurora Refreshing Cleansing Hemp Wipes. The First Aid Beauty Facial Radiance Pads. I really like these. It just seemed like we got a lot of skincare the past couple months. So this is the Supernova Moisture and Shine Cream, and this is for your hair. Not going to be using this either, just because I'm very particular about the things that I put in my hair. At the moment, I'm only using a certain brand, certain products. What I am going to use today is this palette that we got from Iconic London. It is the Day to Slay eyeshadow palette, and it says it comes with 20 highly pigmented pink, peach, bronze, and gold shades. These velvety soft powders include a mixture of mattes, shimmers, and glitters for a flawless day-to-night look. This I actually did swatch a couple of the shades and they were pretty. Some of these shimmers were a little bit more buttery than others, but for the most part they all seem to go on pretty pigmented. So this is what it looks like on the inside, and it's got a pretty decent size mirror. So I'm going to be using this to get ready. I just kind of wanted to go over some of the products because since this is going to be more of like a get ready with me, not really a tutorial or anything like that, I'm probably gonna forget to show some of the products that I'm gonna be using today. So everything's gonna be listed in the description box. If you have any questions, leave it in the comments. Let's go ahead and get started. I have not uploaded a video since the beginning of the year. That was kind of like a vlog style video of our trip to New Orleans, which by the way was a blast. We ate and drank so much. It was a lot of fun. I had never been to New Orleans, so it was really nice to get out there and just kind of see everything that our friends would talk about, because our friends have been quite a bit and they really enjoy it, and they always seem to like have so much fun. We actually left on the 1st, and it's a really short flight. We got there in like less than 2 hours, and we probably started booking things back in like September of last year. It just came and literally went so quick. Our vacation went by so fast, but we were like steady busy, like always doing something. So I feel like we got a lot done and we got to see a lot in the time that we were there. So the first day we kind of just met up for dinner. People were flying in from where they were flying in or driving in from where they were driving in. And we just met up for dinner. I believe we went, I don't even remember what we did the first night other than dinner. I think it was just dinner and maybe stopped and had some drinks somewhere. I can't remember. And then the next day was actually our friend's birthday, which is what we were there for. He turned 40 and he wanted to get everybody together in New Orleans. So that's what we did. So Friday we started, actually it was Thursday was his birthday. Yeah, because we flew out on a Wednesday. So Thursday we, honestly I can't even remember what day we did what. Because we just were like nonstop checking out like restaurants and bars, and we did a ghost tour, went to the casino, went to some jazz clubs. The whole like culture and vibe out there is so amazing. Like I can't wait to go back. I didn't think I was going to love it as much as I did, but yeah, I'm pretty excited to go back hopefully sometime this year. Probably not for like as long as we did because we were there for like 5 days and that's a long time. We got back and kind of just had to get back to like our normal routine. But like right before we left, I was sick with like a horrible cough. Pretty sure I had bronchitis. The doctor did give me medicine for that, and he gave me an inhaler, he gave me steroids, cough medicine, I was on antibiotics, and it got better, but it didn't like completely go away, which was pretty annoying because while I was on vacation, I still had my cough, and it was just annoying overall. So that has almost gone away. I still get coughing attacks like every now and then, but I think it's an allergy. So I've been trying to treat it with an allergy pill, which I haven't really been consistent about taking. But it's not as bad. It's not as bad as it was, and I can actually get more than just a couple of words out before I have to like cough my brains out. So that's good. But yeah, it's I mean, I guess it's better than it was. Whenever we got back, like literally the day that we got back, my stepdaughter, my husband's daughter, and her baby, my grandbaby, drove out from California because they're going to be staying out here for a few months, and they got here the same day that we did. So we had to make sure that the room was put together for them and that they had enough space in there for everything that they needed. So literally got back and, you know, started getting all that together because I thought I had more time and I didn't. And they have been here for the past, but a little bit over a month. It's been so much fun spending time with them and having them here, and the house not feeling so empty, you know, because I'm at home all day, other than a couple of days a week I work. So it's just been really nice to have some company. All right, so I'm gonna go in with Ultimate Tan first. It's this shade right here. And I'm just gonna put this all in my crease with the JH30. We're just gonna use this as a light transition shade. So yeah, we've had I guess you could say a full house because all of our rooms are full. My daughter's here, my stepdaughter's here, the baby is here. It's just been a little bit, not crazy, I wouldn't say it's crazy, just, you know, my schedule has changed a little bit because, you know, the baby's here. I try not to, I mean, I haven't really had time to film just because, you know, I don't want to do it while she's awake, and have her, if I have her in my office, she's gonna grab everything, she's gonna touch everything, and it's gonna be just, you know, constantly having to tell her, no, don't touch that, no, don't do that. And she's not even 2 yet, so you know, it's like I can just be like, okay, well, you sit here and don't touch anything. So I'm trying not to like be in here while she's awake. And then when she is asleep, you know, I don't want to make noise. So it's like, oh my God, okay, what do I do? So wanted to film last week, but last week was Valentine's Day week. If you don't know, I do work at a flower shop a couple days a week, and this is our busiest time of the year. So just getting ready for the amounts of orders that we're gonna have, all the arrangements that we had to make. Like I had no time off work, and the time that I did have off work, it was in the afternoons or the evenings, and I literally just wanted to come home, shower, and go to sleep because it was just so much work. So yeah, that has been like the past 3 weeks, because we start prepping at the end of January. So it is insane. If you know, you know exactly what I'm talking about. Now I think I'm gonna go in with the shade right here called Merlot Mondays, and I'm going to apply this in the crease as well. I'm just not gonna take it up as high, and I'm using the C441 Pro Blending Crease Brush. I think this is a brush by Crown Brushes. I don't even know. It's been such a long time since I've used Crown brushes, but I still have this brush. So all right, so this is a nice like rosy color. It's not super pigmented, so I literally could have used this as a transition color as well. So I'll probably just go ahead and do that because it's not as pigmented as I thought it was gonna be. So we'll just put this right in the crease and just blend that in with the first shade. Just trying to get back into a routine because I feel like since we were on vacation at the beginning of the year, it really, you know, usually the beginning of the year is for you to kind of reset and figure out, you know, what you're gonna do for, you know, the beginning of the year. How do you want to start your year off is what you start planning and what you start doing. And I did not do that. I was on vacation. I was eating everything in sight, drinking, and just having a good time. And then when I got back here, I was like, okay, what do I do now? Okay, I'm gonna take the shade Deep Soul on a Morphe M513. I'm going to try to deepen out this outer V and crease area because that second shade really didn't do much. Other than that, I really just been, you know, on the weekends, if I'm not working at the flower shop, because I have been working there the past couple weeks, I've been doing makeup here and there. I'm starting to book some weddings and quinceañeras, and prom is right around the corner, so I've already got a few bookings for that. And yeah, it's gonna be another busy year, I think, which we just did our taxes, and I've had a pretty good year. This is last year. Last year was probably, out of all of the years that I've been doing, that I've been freelancing, last year was the best year so far. I'm hoping that, you know, it just keeps getting better from there, and I get busier and busier every year, because that's the whole point, right? Is to get busier and make more money and just grow. So that was nice to see, you know, that my numbers have been going up pretty consistent the past few years. I'm gonna go back in with that burgundy shade and kind of buff over that to blend it a little better. I actually want to deepen up the outer corner a little bit more, and this palette doesn't have a black, so I'm going to take a black from one of my other palettes just to deepen up that outer V crease area, because it just isn't working out for me. That's all. Another thing that I've been trying to get better at, and I picked probably the worst time of the year to start for me because February is so busy for me at the flower shop. But I want to start going to the gym at least 3 times a week. But honestly, I want to shoot for 5 times a week, like Monday through Friday, and then just kind of like take it easy on the weekends, just because I do, you know, freelance, and that's like the time that I spend time with my husband and my family. And you know, I don't want to not do things with them because I'm at the gym. Like, why? I really need to lose weight. Like, I just need to do it already. You know, I've been saying for over a year that I'm gonna do it, and you know, I start and I don't get anywhere, or if I do, I end up getting sick, and then I don't go to the gym, and it just like, it's just a whole mess. Like, I can't just keep saying that I'm gonna do it and I don't do anything about it, and then I complain about, you know, how clothes fit and how I look, and it just, I'm tired of it. I'm so tired of being unhappy with the way that I feel, with the way that I look in clothes. Like, I just want to lose weight. So I need to, you know, get back to the gym, get a meal prep day thing going again, because I used to do really good when I used to meal prep. I used to plan out my meals for at least 3 days, and I would cook all day, and you know, but I would have something to eat for like the next 3 days, which would help me not go out and like buy fast food or eat junk. You know, I would just get one of the meals that I had prepped, and that's what I would eat. And I just haven't been able to do that because I've been so busy. Plus, I want to get back into a routine of filming, because I feel like I was doing not like the best, but I was finally like getting back into the swing of things, and then I got sick, and I could literally, I mean, I had to edit so much out of those videos because I was coughing like every 5 seconds. It was so annoying that it just discouraged me from even filming, because I would be like dying in all of those videos. And I'm like, I don't want to do this. Like, it was so much work just trying to get a video out, because it would take me forever because I would be coughing. And yeah, I didn't want to do it. But now that I'm better, I can hopefully, you know, start putting out some more content, because I really enjoy it. Like, I like doing this. It's fun to me. It gives me, you know, I feel like it's a stress reliever sometimes. I get to play in makeup, and it just makes me happy. So I want to do it more often. I'm going to take this shade right here, VIP Vibes, and I'm just going to apply that with my finger, because I feel like the shimmers in here just work better with your finger. But yeah, that's light enough. We'll just go in with that all over the lid. And I'm not going to be like super precise with this either, because we're just going to put it all over. I have like super hooded lids, so I don't really like try to cut my crease very often, or get super, like, I don't try to get really precise, just because it's gonna get all over the top anyway. So I figured, since it's gonna do that, I might as well just put it on there, because it's already gonna get up there anyway. So I'm just gonna take this little blending brush and just kind of lightly go over it. I want to apply a little bit of eyeliner, but I'm only gonna do the very top of the lid. I'm not gonna do a wing or anything. I'm just gonna line the lash line so that when I apply falsies, I can kind of hide the band a little bit. So I'm just gonna do that. Now I'm gonna go in and apply a little bit of mascara. I'm gonna kind of curl my lashes, not like super tight, but just to kind of give them a little lift. And then I'm going to apply the Catrice Princess or Lash Princess mascara on the top lashes only. I'm going to go ahead and apply glue to my lashes, and while the glue dries a little bit, I'm gonna go wet those sponges so we can move on to foundation. So I went ahead and wet the sponges, and they definitely got bigger and they feel pretty nice. This one feels a little bit more bouncy than this one. This one feels kind of like hard and dense, so I'm gonna try both of them just because I want to see if one works better than the other. Start off with this one and see how that feels. But you know what? Let me apply my lashes real quick. And I'm going to use the Smashbox Photo Finish Primerizer. That has been my year so far. You know, a lot of people are like, 2020 is going to be my year. That's going to be my year. I don't feel that way about 2020. I feel that it's going to be better than last year, but I don't feel like this is my year just because I'm at this point where I have no clue what I'm doing with my life. I mean, like, I guess career-wise, there's a lot of things that I still need to do. There's a lot of things that I want to do. I obviously want to grow my business, but I just kind of feel, I think I need to go to maybe like an advisor or something that can kind of get me in the right direction and just help me with, you know, questions that I have. I don't know, it just kind of feels like I feel like I want to do more, but I'm not exactly sure what I want to do. And then at the same time, I know that I'm scared to do whatever it is that I'm needing to do. I just have this fear of failing, and I know that that's shouldn't stop me, but it does. It does, and it's scary because I don't want to fail. This sponge is pretty stiff. It's not bouncy at all. Oh my god. I'm gonna switch to this one because this one feels a little bit more spongier. Yeah, this already feels better. That other one was just like literally beating my face. This one's like absorbing a lot of the product. I don't know. I don't know if I'm really a fan of these brushes. Maybe not for liquid. I really like Luxie tools, but I don't know. I'm just gonna move on to my Wet n Wild sponge because I really like this one. Let's move on to concealer. There's literally paint in my hair. But yeah, painting with a twist was a lot of fun. It was my second time, my husband's first time. It's kind of what we did for our Valentine's Day since I had to work Valentine's Day. We celebrated it on Saturday, and we just kind of like, again, did something kind of laid back. Didn't really want to go out to dinner just because those places are always super packed. Everything is busy, everything is packed for Valentine's Day and Valentine's Day weekend. Waiting for 2 hours to eat is no. It's not my thing anymore. So that's what we did. We went to Painting with a Twist. I had a lot of fun. Our instructor person was very laid back, very chill. She was funny, and we got done what we needed to get done. It was pretty cool to watch my husband do something like that because he's not like artsy whatsoever. He doesn't draw, he doesn't paint. He just, that's I've never seen that man paint at all. Something like that. When we first moved and bought the house, he tried to help me paint one of the rooms in the house, and the lines were not straight. They still aren't. I need to go back in and basically paint the part of the ceiling that he got paint on from the wall. That's about the only thing that I've ever seen him paint, and he was fired from ever painting the house because he is not as detailed as I am, and it was driving me crazy. Like, looking at that ceiling still drives me crazy, but I do not have time to paint a freaking ceiling right now, you know what I'm saying? He actually told me whenever, before the class started, he's like, you can't get mad at me for doing it wrong, or for, you know, if you don't like it, or if I don't do it right. And I'm just like, okay, fine, like, I won't. You know, this is supposed to be a fun experience. I won't get all like anal about it if your lines aren't straight, or if your, you know, painting doesn't match my painting, because it's the one where you paint half and your partner paints the other half, and then, you know, when you bring them together, they're supposed to make one picture. So it kind of has to match somewhat, you know, so it doesn't look like two different pictures, even though two different people painted. It's like, fine, I won't get mad, I won't say anything, I'm gonna let you do your thing. Like, you just do however you want, do your best, you know, just, I didn't want him to feel like I was constantly looking at it and criticizing or trying to correct it. Like, I just wanted him to have fun. I wanted him to have a good time, and that's what he did. And of course it helped, you know, that I was drinking, and, you know, when I drink, I tend to, like, not really care as much, you know. So yeah, it was fun. I'm gonna go in and set my brows real quick, just because they're looking a little bit powdery after applying that powder. I don't even know what this product is called. I just know it's by Makeup Revolution. I'll leave it linked in the description box, but it is my favorite product to set my brows right now. I do have it in the shade dark brown, which really works to darken up the hairs, especially after I've gotten powder all over them. But I do have to be pretty careful with it, because if I get it like on my skin, I have to go in with like concealer and correct it and all that, because it's pretty dark. But I really like it. Let's go in and bronze the skin, and I'm going to use my butter bronzer in the shade Deep Bronze. I'm almost out of this. It's just a really good, so I'm going to try to use it up before I go out and buy another one, because that is one of the things that I'm trying to do this year, is save money and not spend so much money on makeup. I have made a few purchases this year because I'm trying to consolidate my kit. I'm going to only put things in there that I absolutely need, as far as like eyeshadow palettes, bronzers. I'm gonna try to do more of like something that I can just pack up and not carry a bunch of little things. So I want to get like blushes that I can put in a palette, highlights that I can put in a palette, so that I'm not carrying a bunch of like individual things. So one of the things that I did purchase that I'm going to be putting in my kit, hopefully, is the new Tati palette. I just bought that and received it maybe like a week ago. I haven't had time to play with it because I haven't had time to really, like, I haven't had time to play with makeup. Like, I do my normal everyday makeup routine every day because it's quick, it's easy, and it doesn't take long. So that's what I've been doing every day, and I didn't really want to use a regular makeup day for, you know, to play with my Tati palette, because I really want to get into it. I want to use some of the glitters, the shimmers. I want to use everything in that palette, and it just wasn't something that I wanted to get up extra early for, to get ready for work. So that hopefully will help me get some palettes out of my kit, so that I'm not carrying a bunch of them. I do a lot of like bridal and like quinceañeras and senior pictures, stuff like that. So I, for the most part, use a lot of the same shades. It's very like natural, glam, stuff like that, especially for the younger girls. And then of course for weddings, it's bridal and You know, none of these brides are asking me for like a hot pink eye or, you know, blue eyeshadow or anything like that. I have had one or two requests for that, but you know, they usually tell me prior to, and we usually do a trial so we can see what it's going to look like, and by then I already know, okay, this is what I need to include in my kit for the day of, so that, you know, I can carry it with me just that day, but not like, you know, all the time. So I've also started a TikTok. Don't ask me why. I haven't uploaded anything to it, but I can literally like, I can sit there for an hour and just watch video after video after video after video and completely lose track of time. It's ridiculous how addicting things like that are, but some of these videos are freaking hilarious, you know? So I've already bronzed, contoured. I'm going to apply highlights in my inner corner. This right here in the front. Oh, that's a really pretty shade. It's not like as intense as I thought it was gonna be. But actually, you know what? I'm gonna wet it and see what it looks like in the inner corner if I wet it. Oh yeah. That really made it pop. Highlight the nose. I think I'm gonna have to spray the highlighting brush too, because it kind of just went away. They are pretty, but I feel like they're kind of powdery. I mean, it works. Apply our lower lash mascara. Okay, we need some blush. That's probably one of the things that I need to grow more in my collection is my blush collection, because I don't have a lot of blushes. I have maybe like, I don't know, maybe like 5 blushes that I actually use and like. I'm gonna go in with, if I can find my blush brush, I'm gonna go in with Melba by MAC. This is what it looks like. I think it'll go really nice with this look, since we've got a pretty smoky eye, and this kind of has like a little bit like a peachy pink tone to it, so it'll match the eyes really nicely. Bring it into the front. Now I'm going to apply my lip color, and I think I'm gonna go in with like a nude. Let's go in with ColourPop's BFF2. This color's really pretty. And then on top of that, I'm gonna go in with Send Nudes by Wet n Wild. This is one of their high shine lipsticks. I thought it was gonna be a little bit lighter than that, but this will work. And then we're gonna go in and set the face, and I'm gonna use the LA Girl setting spray. This is the final look. I think it came out pretty nice. Actually, I was a little skeptical about the eyeshadows because I felt like I was getting a whole lot of fallout. I felt like they weren't like blending the best. It could have been just me, user error. I'm gonna keep playing with them and see if I can get them just to like be easier to work with. But yeah, they are a little bit chalky, a little bit powdery. The shimmers, for sure, I feel like they go on a lot better with your finger and even better with a wet brush, I think, especially this like inner corner highlight kind of thing. Yeah, it was a lot better with a wet brush. Some of the shimmers, like I said, some of them are really creamy, really buttery, some of them not so much. The mattes are decent. I wish there was a darker color in here, like a darker, maybe charcoal black or even more of like a deep dark cool tone brown, just to deepen up the crease or outer V, or use as an eyeliner, especially since this says it's a day to slay, so it's intended for a day to night palette. I think that this shade is perfect for the palette. We just need something that's a little bit darker, something that we can deepen up the eye area and make more like dramatic and smoky. I think the look turned out great. I still want to use it, maybe create some more looks, maybe use it again on my like Instagram live or something. That way I can keep playing with it and continue to use it. But yeah, for the most part, I like it. It was a good palette. I didn't even see like how much prices were for anything that I used that came out of our BOXY charm, but yeah, I'm gonna leave all that linked in the description box if you're interested and you just want to check it out and you're curious. It'll all be down below. But yeah, I think that's it, you guys. I think I pretty much caught you up on some of what's been going on the past month, and yeah, it's just been crazy busy. I'm hoping now that things have slowed down at work and, you know, I'm getting back into the routine of things, I can get my life together and start filming more videos, get my ass back to the gym, and yeah, just get shit done, you know what I'm saying? Thanks again so much for watching, you guys. I'll see you in my next video. Bye.